Oh, it's perfect timing. I wanted to show you this. I got a hydrangea down here. This hydrangea is called a lace cap, and it's called a lace cap because instead of a big ball, like a pom-pom ball, it's got flowers that go around the outside with a bunch of little flowers on the inside. You can see it's just started to come on here. This looks like a very small plant, but actually this is a very old plant. It suffered really badly last year. We had a big drought and it just didn't get watered. And so I cut it way back almost to the ground. And this year we have new growth on it. But this is what I wanted to show you. See this leaf right here? This stem, I should say. And there's a bunch of them here. Here's one here, there's one here, but they don't have any flowers on them. Like this one has flowers on it. So it makes an ideal cutting. And I might leave this big one and just take this smaller one right here. And if I come down here, I can take this right below this guy, strip these off, leave these two, and make a cutting out of this one. Cut this one, take these two off, leave these two, and cut that piece off so I can get two out of just taking one of these guys and not stripping them all out of here. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come down right underneath this here. All right, right there. There's our cutting. Make sure there's no bugs. And you can see this is blue because of the acid in the soil, but I have tried my best to introduce a little bit of calcium lime to the soil to get that nice pink coming through in spots up in here. But for the most part, it's just a big blue mop head. But there are some nice spots down in here, like this one doesn't have any flowers on it, so we can take that as a cutting. If I take those two and then these two, so I might take it back to here. There's one. Here's one right here, and it's kind of encroaching on the lawn area, so let's take this one too. We'll give it a little bit. All right, we'll set those two aside for our mop heads, and this one aside for our lace leaf. All right, I'll strip the two lace leaf ones on the bottom so I know. Okay, let's go in the greenhouse. Off to the greenhouse. First one we're gonna do, we're gonna get two out of it. This is the one I stripped off. So we're gonna take right below this node, right here where I stripped those two leaves. We're gonna cut that. And then where the leaves were, you see that little area I cut? Just a little bit on that side. We'll do the other side. Just a little bit into the cambium layer there. And then right above that, this leaf here. And we're going to trim these leaves down. I do that for two reasons. Specifically because I don't have a lot of room. I'm going to put 4 of these guys in, and these leaves, they really extract a lot of moisture out of this cutting. So the more leaf, the more extraction. So here, just dip it in a little rooting hormone. It doesn't take much, just a little powder on the bottom. And my dibber, trusty dibber, number 2 Ticonderoga. And in she goes. All right, now let's check and see. As you can see why, there's not a lot of room. I like to put this over the top to keep the moisture in. So we're going to try and cram these together a little bit. And I think I will lose that leaf just because of that reason. Here's the secondary one. So right below those two leaves, strip those off by pulling them down, and we're just gonna trim into that just a little bit, into that cambium layer there. Same on the other side, just a little bit. And now, you see how it's got these two leaves coming straight out of the top? We're going to nip that, and that's going to send a message down to this area where the union is right here, where those leaves are coming out, the bud. It's going to send a message in there to send out roots. So we nip that off right there. Now we're going to trim this one back and cut that one all the way down. And there we go, a little rooting hormone. Tap it off. Ticonderoga. Straight in. Okay. So for now, we're looking pretty good. I can put 2 more in. They're going to be tight, but I might just do a separate one. You know what? I think I will. These ones are going to be, and let me put a label. Those are my lace caps. I will label those. All right, lace cap, hydrangea. Going right in there. I should have put the time on it, but I'll know because I have this video. So, all right, and that's going to go in the pump house on bottom heat. Man, it really helps. All right, there's one done. What we're using for mix is just sand and peat moss. Sand and peat moss. Let's water it in. All right, and we got 4 of these guys to do. So we're gonna go through them fast. Same method. I won't bore you with it. I'll put you on fast forward. Now, what will we use? Got a clear solo cup. Stuff it all up in there. This solo cup is only going to be on here for a little while, about a week. And then I'm going to start raising it off of here. Once I put this on the lower heat, bottom heat, on the heat mat, this is going to condense a lot. There's going to be a lot of moisture in there. So I might even have to prop this up a little bit in the next few days. But we'll keep an eye on it, and then we'll be back. All right.